Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back here to another Clash Royale episode. Today, guys, there was a new challenge called Modern Royale. I don't know how to say it, guys. I have bad pronunciation. Forget it. Now, guys, I went 6-0 with this challenge. Like, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also tried the challenge so many times. Like, it was just embarrassing to not get 6 wins. Now, guys, half of the people actually more than half of the people I faced had Mega Knight decks, and I can't believe that. Now, I'm going to show you my third replay that got me to 3 wins. Alright, so, guys, also, if you want to copy this deck, please copy it. I don't know if it's good in Trophy Push. I don't think so, but if it is, it is. But of course, I think this deck was only good because there was no Knight, there was no Goblin Barrel or anything. So I don't know, guys, because in Modern Royale you can't play cards that wasn't past March, that wasn't, like, you can only play the cards that was after 2016. Now, nice Ice Golem placement by me. Now, also, guys, if you want to play this deck, now, guys, I just need to tell you guys, probably more than half percent of the time you'll be versus a Mega Knight player. Like, literally everyone except the first person I played had a Mega Knight. So I'm guessing Mega Knight decks are probably going to be popular, but I don't know. Now, right here, he played his Ice Golem Elite Barbs. Now, I logged that. I don't know why I logged that. That was very embarrassing. No, wait. Okay, yeah. So, guys, that was pretty neat, though, by me. Now, also, he did place his Mega Knight, guys. Now, I'm telling you guys, do not be afraid if you use your Mega Knight. Just if you have Ice Golem or Zappies or Bowler or just something to distract the Mega Knight, do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. And if you want to use a defensive miner, that really helps too. And especially if you have Zappies, you can use that, and then Zappies can zap it, and then it'll take longer for the Ice Golem to die. Now, so far, I am leading in tower damage, and then so far I didn't know what to play next because I didn't want him to play on the other lane, and then I already made a push. So I placed my Executioner, and then Ice Spirit Executioner. Now, I used my Ice Golem to soak up the damage, and then it gets rid of that whole push. Now, I used my Princess because it was such a good counter. I mean, such a good time. And then he uses his Goblin Gang, and then he uses his Elite Barns to take out my Miner. Now, also, I used my Executioner again because I didn't want him to play the Mega Knight again and then have to go through another stress of protecting. Now, guys, play smart when you're versus elite people who have Elite Barbs with Mega Knight. Now, I played that Miner right there so it can take out the Electro Wizard, and the Executioner hit the tower, and also the Elite Bards weren't going to be that problem, so I just put my Zappies. I just put my Bowler just in case he puts down his Mega Knight. And then, so far, he places his Poison. I couldn't place my Princess because it would die in the Poison. And then, nice Executioner. Like, I keep predicting the Executioner just right. Unnecessary log. That was a bad log by me. Now, I did some bad log plays, but hopefully you guys can do better. Now, be careful when you place the Zappies. Have, like, a tank in front, like an Ice Golem in front of it. And then Princess, and then the Electro Wizard was just was just in range of the tower. And then here's good game because he couldn't do anything about that. Even if he would have tornadoed, I would have scrolled back to a log. So, guys, I'll be right back for the next replay, guys. Alright, so here is back for the replay number 2. Again, versus a Mega Knight deck. Just saying, guys. So far, I placed my Ice Golem in the back. Now, he put down his Night Witch, and so I did a Miner on the other side. So then, and then he uses his Infernal Dragon, which is it was okay. Now I used my Executioner to take out that Night Witch. Now he went all aggressive, so I used my Zappies, and my Zappies countered his Lumberjack. Now he used his Princess. Now I didn't get scared. I logged it, and yeah, got some tower damage, and he ignored my Executioner, so it's gonna do so much. He's gonna do so much damage off the tower. Now, so far he hasn't touched my tower. I put down my miner, and then he counters with Ice Wizard Mega Knight. Now, that was unnecessary for a 10 elixir. 10 elixir trying to go for 8 for 3 elixir. Now I placed then he put down his Night Witch, and then I decided to put my Mega Knight down, but it was, for me, it was such a bad thing. But then when I logged it, I got the Goblin Gang, and then I felt better. Now I put my Ice Golem because I knew that her bats was gonna spawn again before she died, and then I put my Ice Golem down. Now, he put down his Infernal Dragon, so I take it out with my Executioner, because Executioner is such a good counter to the Infernal Dragon. Now, he plays his Princess again. Too late with those Zappies. It was too late, but it's okay. I countered it well. Now, my Zappies went down, unnecessary Goblin Gang, and then I showed out my Bowler so it can roll away those Goblin Gang. Now I placed my miner again, try to get some more damage. He didn't do anything, so but then he put down his Night Witch, and then the miner got a little bit chip damage off the tower. Now I'm still leading on damage. Now guys, here you go, going in again, and then the Night Witch was low enough so the Mega Knight's death damage, it destroyed the Mega Knight. So that means all there was the bats. And then he placed down his Lumberjack, but that was too much. That was not good. And then the Lumberjack got hit. And then nice log, because I got the Goblin Gang and Ice Wizard. So that's pretty nice. And then I put down my Ice Golem. And then my Princess shoots and protects. And then I put my Executioner. And then I placed it just right that he put a Princess, and the Executioner got rid of it. Now I did place a miner, but I placed it too far, and that he can place down his Lumberjack. Now I placed down my Bowler so I can take away those Night Witch Ice Wizard, and then I take the log again, and then I get the log. Now I also ignored the Goblin. I didn't ignore it, but I didn't get to destroy it. But I used my Bowler, and it was all right. Now then he uses his Mega Knight, and then I got in real trouble. Now the Princess got killed by the splashdown, and then I used my Mega Knight, and then the Executioner gets rid of the bats, and the Executioner was still alive, but unfortunately he uses Infernal Dragon. Now he tried to put Goblin Gang, but unfortunately he didn't succeed. Now my Princess died and Lumberjack died, so I placed down another miner. Now guys, these games are really long, so I think I can only fit in like one more game, but it's okay. I want to do 3. Now I get the Night Witch and Lumberjack with that log. Now I did that Executioner wiped out that push. It was too much. And then, oh my god, the Mega Knight leaps over. I put down my miner, and then the Mega Knight gets the leap. And that was good game. Now guys, I'll be back for the 3rd replay. Alrighty, so back for the 3rd replay. Now again, it's a Mega Knight deck. So yeah, Mega Knight's probably going to be very popular, so I'm just showing you. Now guys, I'm going to try to squeeze in one more round. Now, this is where I went 6-0, so this is my last battle. So if I won this, I went 6-0. Now, this guy, he did a lot of mistakes. This guy did. No, actually, he didn't make a lot of mistakes. He just made like 2 or 3 mistakes. But those Zappies, I countered it with the Lumberjack. I put my miner down. He counters with the Executioner, and then he tries to do a counter push. and then he didn't succeed. I know I placed that ice golem so bad, but it was okay because the bats were gonna be taken out by the ice golem. Now the executioner couldn't do anything, so I'm gonna place it down. Now guys, try to get the princess to shoot to the tower, because that's also good, because you get about, I think, 100? No, 120 or something like that off the tower, and that's gonna be very good. It's chip damage. Now he placed down his graveyard, which is wow, and then one of the skeletons, this was his first mistake. He placed the graveyard so bad that he got my king tower activated, so that was very bad. Now he puts out his electro wizard. Now guys, I think, yeah, I do have one pre-play, but I don't know if I'm gonna fit it in. Like, I just don't know. No, you know what? I think I should prepare you for a Mega Knight deck, because the Mega Knight deck is gonna be annoying. And I want you guys to get a good picture of what the Mega Knight decks might look at. Like, now guys, I placed down my princess. Now I placed down my Zappies because I wanted my princess to live so it can get some chip damage. And then since I put down my Zappies, and that was my counter to my lumberjack, you put the lumberjack down, and then I placed down my miner, and the Zappies were tanking. And then nice log, and the princess was still alive, but unfortunately he placed down his Mega Knight too late with that Mega Knight, and he gets a splash down. And then I used my princess. I tried to use it on the bats, but that was my fault. And then I use he uses his graveyard, and my miner's still alive, so it can take out some skeletons. But unfortunately, because of the king tower, his graveyard is not going to do much damage than a graveyard by itself with no king tower activated. Now, nice defense by him. That was good defense. Now of course he placed down his Mega Knight. And then I didn't have Mega Knight in rotation, and then I put down my Ice Golem. That was my mistake. I should have placed the Ice Golem in front, so the Zappies can zap, and then it will take longer for the Ice Golem to die. Now of course I logged it, and that was another mistake I did, but I think it was good. But of course, he leads in tower damage, and I'm starting to get scared that he might win this match. And I want to get 6-0, but this battle was so intense. It was probably the intense battle I've ever had. I think every match except number 1 got into overtime. Like, seriously. These matches were very hard, like, I gotta say. But of course, and then I placed down my princess unnecessary. That was another mistake by me. But he placed a defensive miner, and that was very bad. Now, it is good, but it's just that it didn't do that much. Now, I lead in tower damage again, and then I put down my Ice Golem and Zappies to take out that graveyard, so I can make sure it has no. And then he places his miner wrong. That's his second mistake. He placed it so wrong that it hits the executioner. Now, there it goes, guys. Now it's almost over. Now this, I'm going to play it at half seconds. No, actually. Now here is, no, actually I don't think this is where I win. Oh yeah, this is not where I win. Now, of course, this deck, it doesn't have unnecessary, oh wait, guys. Alright, watch. There's the log. And booyah, the Zappies are in position. And he didn't know that the Zappies don't hit air. If they did, I would have had to scroll my log again. But guys, I hope this deck helps you. This got me to 6-0. Now, showing you the deck one more time in case you don't know how it looks like. It's right here. This deck, the Real Onyx 2.0. Below it, Mega Knight Zappies, Executioner, Bowler, Log, Miner, Princess, and Ice Golem. Now, guys, I hope this deck helps you. And if you do appreciate, like and subscribe if you have not. Share this with your family and friends. And I'll see you guys later, alligators. Goodbye, guys.